Well, can't believe it's taken me 10 minutes to try to go live. I really had forgotten how complicated it could be. Let me just move my screen around a bit. Okay, so, oh my God, I think I might have been better to have recorded the video and then uploaded it. But maybe this is just the testing times. Okay, so right, well, thank you for coming. And last week, the Sunday, it was my birthday on the 24th of the 2nd, 24. And on the Sunday, the 25th of February, I got this huge energy come in, and this happens with me. If you know me, this happens with me. I've just closed the door. This happens with me, that all of a sudden the spirits say, well, this is what they used to say, do a live, or put something out there, or there's this urge to do something. And this is how this came in. And when in 2019 I got this urge, so it sort of like comes in cycles a bit, and I put out my book that I called Unlocking Your Abundance with Mary Magdalene. Before it was a book, it came in as putting this course out for 22 days to connect with different energies with Mary Magdalene, and then I did alter it a bit and change the meditations to go with Mother Mary as well, and one of my big guides. And also, so what happened was that came out in this group, in this White Flame Rose Temple group, with a small group of people that followed meditations with me over 22 days. Now, some of you will know about the pink bliss energy that I hold and I tune other people to, etc. And in that Unlocking Your Abundance, there were 8 meditations, and the first one was always pink bliss. And pink bliss is like one of my signature energies. I've got 3 or 4 different signature energies, and pink bliss is one of them. And that one is at the heart of Unlocking Your Abundance. Now, on my website at the moment, I've got an offer out for Unlocking Your Abundance book, paperback. You also get access to the videos, and I can usually send you a free audio book if you're interested in that. And then also there's a package with a nice candle that you might like to light when you're listening to the meditations each day, and a rose quartz crystal. And there's a package on there. I think it's £18.99. There's a saving of £4. Now, so where are we going? This is something brand new. I'll try and get a bit more savvy with the technology, and it's called Rainbow Rays, and it does incorporate 7 energies, and with it we start with the magenta ray. So this is a similar course to Unlocking Your Abundance, similar in the fact that there are 7 energies, where in Unlocking the Abundance there were 8, but in this one there are 7. And instead of doing it intensely, 1 a day, I'm doing it 1 energy a week, because the energies are all really powerful. When we worked with Unlocking Your Abundance, we were working on the chakras, working on the root up to the crown. Now, on these, they are working with rainbow rays, and we do work with chakras, but we're working with multiple ones at once. And this is the intention. The intention is to really delve into these 7 energies, which I'll talk to you about in a moment. And each week a different energy, and each week they'll have a different focus, but they are building on each other. And Mary Magdalene is my constant guide, and she is at the heart of these energies. When I talk about the white flame energy, which is in here as well, I have this divine council of light, Now, some of you may know I've narrowed them down to 12 light beams. Oh gosh, there were like thousands of them, but I've narrowed them down to 12. And but yes, now, so I was trying to print things off, but the printer prints everything back to front. It's really weird. So it prints the pages. That one. It prints the pages back to front, which is really ridiculous. I'm just going to pull something up on the computer and then talk you through it. Find out what I've done with it. Hang on. Just one moment, sorry. Usually try and be organised. Okay, so we've got these I've called this course Rainbow Rays Building the Bridges of Light. It's a free offering, and later it may become another book. We'll see how it goes, see how the energy evolves, etc. I've put things in the files in this group for people to look at. So this is a 7-week program, and these are the key things. We're going to open ourselves up, and there'll be a few more bits when that we are mainly, the last line I put on this is, we are becoming the alchemist. We are the bridge builders of light, and this is all to do with the new earth energy, that we're bringing in. And you know, they say we're working over the next 10 years, but we're working 1 year at a time, or one series at a time, bringing in the energies that come to us to use. And I'll talk to you about the 7 we're going to work with over these 7 weeks. And what we're trying to do is really open our energies up to unity consciousness, the oneness, and to feel a complete abundance of love, health, wealth, joy, all those things, and to really be at one with everything. We can use these energies to send out peace to the world, peace to ourselves. We can use the energies to create and manifest within our lives. And these 7 are building blocks of energy, and they're very powerful. We're going to be connecting with the 5D ascension and beyond, and we're going to be connecting with like these 7 weeks of, I call them rainbow rays, and we're aligning to our true self, and we're getting into natural flow from source and awakening to the light. And there is some of that I am energy, and I am divinity, I am love, etc. within these energies. Now this is brand new. It's for 2024, and we're experiencing, which each of the lights, there are flame type of energies in colours, because I work with colours, work on frequencies, and I work with ascended masters, and there's also some sacred geometry in this. And as we connect to each week, you'll feel yourself building, your consciousness expanding, and you're aligning in the light that you share within the world. So it's quite a personal journey, but it's all about expanding. So each week there is a flame or ray energy, and it has its corresponding master or energy that sits with it, and it has intentions and symbols, and it's about expanding your heart, your crown, to hold more light, more unity, more love. And the 7 energies we're working with are the magenta ray, which we start with today. This is a Mary Magdalene energy I received in 2019, and I'm going sort of part way through. I'm going to create attunements to this, similarly like you may have been attuned to Pink Bliss. It's a little bit different than Pink Bliss. It's got lots of different other, it's a lot to do with manifesting and creation, and we are building these foundations, so it's brilliant. Then next week we're going to work with Amethyst Ray. Now that Amethyst Flame, actually I've called this Magenta Ray, but I'm really calling it Magenta Flame, so I do apologise for that changeover in language. It can be the magenta ray, it can be the magenta flame. I've got different symbols with it. The main symbol we're working with today is sacred geometry, the flower seed energy, and then it's got the flame energy, and it's also got a rose energy, because everything with Mary Magdalene's got roses. So then week 3 we're going to work on pink bliss. Week 4 we're working with aquamarine colour and with a dolphin ray, and that is with the unlimited consciousness of water. And then week 5 we're working with a blue ray, and I'm just still tweaking that. It comes in with Metatron, comes in with the cosmos and the stars, and aligns with those energies. And then week 6 we're working with white flame, and that's my Council of Light, Goddess Isis, and I teach this through a book, but I am going to be teaching this in person this year and online, because I've been holding on to it for a long time. And then we've got the week 7, we've got this new energy that came in last year, and that I call it Holy Grail, and I've called it Golden Ray, and it is beautiful energy. So I'm working with these 7 energies, and I hold all of these. The aquamarine dolphin ray, I think I've worked with the aquamarine ray before, and I've been attuned to some dolphin energy. That I think has come from somewhere else. That is available as attunement on my website. And the blue ray I'm tweaking at the moment. By the time we get to week 5, I'll have really created that as it should be, rather than how it is at the moment. So this is a new course for now, for the shifting times. We're moving, and like there was a time shift. I felt on my birthday, ironically, 24/02/24, I felt a time shift, and it's taken a week or so to just fully, I felt like I have changed. It's like I don't feel the same as I felt before, and I'm not sure if it's the things in my life I've been going through or what, but it does feel there's been a huge shift in me, and I feel that is not just for me, that is for you as well. We are letting go of the old, of the outdated, and we're moving forward with unlimited possibilities, and we're moving forward much lighter than before. Last year, 2023, seemed quite a testing time. For me, I was wrapped up in family, and I'm sure most of you are wrapped up in your own things too. And then as we came into 2024, I felt we're moving into this newness now. But I have felt January and February quite heavy, and I've been getting rid of a chest infection, which I do think is to do with a lot of grief that I'm letting go of. But it's really time for me to lead others and to bring others through this period of time. It feels like we need to move through to unlock our abundance, unlock our manifest in our lives, and bring more love and joy and all those things and light into their lives. So this course has been developed with my spiritual team. Mary Magdalene's at the heart of that, and the Council of Light, and there are many archetypes, ascended masters in that group. So there's going to be over 7 weeks there'll be a talk and a meditation to listen to for each of the ray or flame of light, and you connect with the ascended master and the sacred geometry. And I put a symbol, I think the symbol's just the flame as written here, and an affirmation. And there is like a mantra which will be in the meditation. So you could listen to the meditation, a couple of times a week. You could listen to it every day, you could listen to it once a week, but really connect with it. And then during this course I have put my phone number out there, or like I'm on Facebook, I'm on Messenger, etc. If things come up, we can do a short message. I can be, you know, I put my number out there, but really it's sort of, we can discuss your experiences. And then I did put that I'm offering, I could do soul abundance readings, and I've put them on quite cheap. I normally do readings a lot cheaper. I've put them on at £33, but I would have to check that link on my website. So this leads on from what I did with my Unlocking Me Abundance, and it leads on, the magenta ray does, from the energy of bliss energy. So some of you might know I teach the bliss energy is on Udemy. It's also on the website, and I think for some of the people that are on my priestess training courses, it is available for them as an add-on in one of their Facebook groups. So it has a similar pattern with core modules, and we're really connecting with the universe, the unity consciousness, the Christ consciousness, the divine counsels of light, and all these things. Right, so I'm just flicking through this thing. Right, now also in the files area there are some files, and there's a document that says information, and that's got the introduction part's information, and then there's another section that's got for the magenta ray. So for that, it'll tell you a bit about the magenta ray, and then it'll also give you a page, like you might want to print it off, where you can fill in your own experiences of what's come up for you. And this one's, and I did do this last week. I've written about some crystals. You might like to use some crystals as you're working with this course. I've put on things like, mainly quartz if I'm honest, amethyst with the amethyst ray, which we do next week. You could use amethyst as well with the magenta ray. The rose quartz, like self-love, do that with the pink bliss. Clear quartz, you might like clear quartz with everything. It's a master healer. Citrine, that's a stone of abundance. You could use that with the gold energy. Now I've also put moldavite in. Wow, moldavite. This is a transformational stone. It is amazing. I wouldn't advise wearing it for long. I would advise having a small piece, working with the meditations with it. It is a powerful stone. And you could also use Hermica diamonds with moldavite. That's an interesting one as well. They're really good for chakra balancing, and I'll put a couple more on, labradorite, etc. And you've probably got your favourites. And then I've also put in the website, I think I've put them on at $5.50 each, but I'll have to check that. I've put in some aura sprays that I've got. Some have come with the amethyst in for the third eye, some with the rose quartz, some with the crown, and some with the throat. And the other thing is, let me just move that. Just to know where I am. Right, here we are, I'm still here. Right, now I've got some candles as well. So with this candle, this is an amethyst one, and I've got 3 or 4 different types. So I've got these candles. Okay, these are on my website. I think they're about £10, and then they're really nice to light, and I'm going to light this one while we're here. So they're really nice. These are a soy candles, so they've not got the paraffin in, so they're healthier, and they've got the crystals in, and they've got I've got all the details what they are. Actually got quite a big flame there, look at that going. Yes, I've got those, and I bought these from a really nice company in called Whispering Daisies, and they're in Devon. So with the magenta ray, I'm going to talk to you a bit about that. So we're going to use that first energy. and it's a very grounding energy, and we've got a lot of keywords with it, and it's a lot to do with manifesting and creating, and it's a lot about us really thinking about what we're trying to build in the next 7 weeks. What are we trying to build for 2024 as we're going into spring and we're going into the spring equinox? What are we trying to build for our spiritual practice? What are we trying to bring into the world? And this can be for our, really, I usually do these for my own spiritual practice, and that's a good thing, but also what we share with others as well. So it's really about sort of sharing our light, our energy with others, but we all begin with ourselves. So when we're thinking about what would we want if we were building a bridge of light, what would that mean to you? And to me, it means about, it feels like about taking us from where we are now into what we call the new earth, into this way when life is full of joy, full of happiness, full of abundance, and we are content in our lives. And sometimes we need to stand at the foot of this. So like if you imagine like building a bridge over a river, and we want to get on the river on the other side. The land on the other side is a land where we know that it is full of abundance, full of resources. There are beautiful people we know there, and we know that we're going to have a beautiful experience there. And so we're standing here on the river's edge, and we're going to be wanting to build this new way of being. We want to let go of some of those burdens, like fear, those things that hold us back, those things when we think we're not enough, or why is somebody able to do this but I can't, or why have I not made this yet, or I'm not worthy, or I don't know enough. We're going to drop all those exterior thoughts of unworthiness, because often we were mistaken. Our ego, our mind gives us separation, competition, unworthiness, but really in our hearts we were always worthy. And this has been a really, big important thread for me in the last few months. And we're thinking about these seeds of creation, seeds of life. This is the symbol that goes with the magenta ray. It is the flower of life symbol. You just hold that up off there, like the flower of life symbol. This is from the manual. And in this we have these interlocking flowers, interlocking circles, just as we have interlocking energies within this course. We have these interlocking circles, and these interlocking together create a flower in the middle. And this is what we're doing with these 7 energies. We're creating a bridge, but it's like a flower, and we're using sacred geometry to help us with this. Now let me talk to you about this magenta ray. This is the first building block. The magenta ray, magenta flame, make your mind up, Kim, with it. I started off with ray because I was on at rainbow rays, and then came in as a flame energy when I was working with it last week. So it's all about purpose, setting intentions, building foundations. I'm just feeling the energy come in, touching that bit of energy come in then. Beautiful. And for me, it's with Mary Magdalene. That's my my guide, companion, sister, friend, whatever. And it's about living your soul's purpose. But you can break it down into what are your passions, what are your projects, what are you trying to bring in. And it's really interesting to really, because last week I did this meditation with this amethyst flame, magenta flame brain, with a group of my students, and the energy was beautiful, and it really went into the sacral, into the womb space, and it's very connects with the root as well. And I felt it was womb, heart, crown, but it really goes into the earth star, into the ground, and then the sacral, the womb space, and then the heart, and then so as I say, like in each week, especially this week, we're working with earth star chakra below your feet, your womb space, Hara, creation space, then your heart, and then your crown. So working with those 4 elements. So last time, as I said, with the abundance course, we did one chakra a week or a day. But in this, we're working with 4, because we're building each week. There'll be different chakras we're working with. But with this, we're really working on building those strong foundations. So what I'd like you to think about to begin with is, what are your passions? What are your intentions? What would you like to bring into? We can look at 2024, look at 3 years. What are you looking to bring into your life? Where are you trying to align your energies? What is, what drives you? What lights you up? And really, honestly, what lights you up? So you might want to pause the video, and if you're listening to this on the catch up, and jot down what your dreams are. Now, this is a bit random, but I'll tell you anyway. Somebody rang me up. I entered one competition online. Who does this? Last time, if you enter something online, you'll probably end up with somebody trying to sell you something. But okay, so somebody rang me up and said, you've entered something, you've won some lottery tickets, 10 lottery tickets, they've said. I thought, okay, fine, maybe. Then they said to me, what would you do if you won 2 million? I thought, oh gosh. First thought was I might buy a sheet in France. What? And I thought, you can't go to France. You can only go 90 days at a time. So I really thought, is that really feasible? Then I said I might start a charity. And then they said, what sort of a charity? And I thought, oh, that's a good question. So you can see I wasn't ready for this answer. But then I thought about where I do my gatherings in a place called Forest Harvest in Staffordshire, in England. And that lovely place is like a charity place. And sorry, I'm listening to Spirit. And it's a lovely place. And I've been renting this little place, and I do my gatherings there. And it's lovely, and it's not been expensive, so it means like my offering doesn't have to be expensive. And there's always a knock on things, and it is such an enchanted place. And sadly, the owner has decided to sell this building we use. They call this wood mill shed, a wood mill, and it's such a quirky old building. There's a kitchen there. There's sort of an undercover area, and there's an upstairs apex area where we use for our meditation and our crafts and our sound healings. And it's just lovely, this place. It's just so magical. but they've decided to sell this. So here was my intention. If I won 2 million, which let's put it out there to the universe, who knows? I shouldn't say who knows, because we need to be positive in these things and not be thinking that we don't have a chance to win, because we have as much as a chance as anyone. But I thought I'd like to buy a piece of land and create my own eco building charity for people to use, that is not sort of owned necessarily by one person and just their personal use. It could be used by a collective group of people, so priestesses, etc. could go there, energy workers, plant healers, lots of people could go there and use it. So that's that is a massive goal. Somebody's ringing me up now, hang on a sec. Right, let's switch that off. So there's the universe ringing me up. I don't know who that is. Somebody ringing me up, but so that's my massive overall plan. If I had £2 million, or I don't even know if you need that much, to create a spiritual, eco, magical place that lots of people could use, and because that's something I'd like to create. So that's like a massive goal, but I'm going to put that out there to the universe. And then on the other side, small times, like I'd like to, when I've run this course and we've got some feedback and we've seen how it's gone, to create this into another book, which means that it'll go out on Amazon and go out to whoever feels drawn to it. And I love that with Amazon, because the people that have perhaps bought the 2 or 3 of my books I've written, it just goes, the energy goes. And then also my aim is to get definitely Magenta Flame and White Flame out there to people who want to receive it and receive that energy, because it's beautiful and I'm sitting on it, and I've been sitting on things for a while just because I just do, which is a bit strange. Okay, so I'm going to look at this magenta ray and I'll do the meditation, and then we'll just have a look at the pages. So this is like the page, like you can download, like you can write your insights down, what you get. So on the top of this, if you print this off or you get a journal, if you write down what your intentions are, what are your short-term, long-term, medium-term, like your goals, what are you trying to manifest? What are you trying to bring into your life? What are you trying to make, create? For me, one of my other things is I want to try and be weller, you know, like more health, better health, because I've had a few problems with my health lately and I want to bring that in. So these things can be about material things, emotional things, they can be about your health, they can be about your lifestyle. I mean, years ago for me, I wanted to leave my career of teaching, and I did. And I used to think, what am I going to do when I leave this secondary school teaching? But actually, life fits in and you do other things. So there's lots of things you might want to manifest and might want to create. And then, so having to think about those things at the beginning, what would you like to create? And sometimes the things that are coming for you, sometimes spirit bring things for you and ask, you know, and guide you. I've got a friend who's starting a book and craft and spiritual centre in Horsham, and I think that's wonderful. I'm going to be sending her some of my books and things so that she might be selling them in Horsham. So there are lots of things that are coming up for people, and of how we're working with other people, etc. Listen to my dogs. One of them's at the bottom of the stairs. Right, better do this meditation. Okay, so there is I think it's a bit longer somewhere. There are some sort of mantras in it, but let's go into the meditation. Okay, thank you for listening so far. I might record the meditation separately as well. If I do that later today, then I'll share the link to it, because sometimes it's nice to just have the meditation so you can connect with that without all my introduction and chat. But, you know, here we go. So, right, so I've got a sort of a Mary Magdalene spray here. So we just sort of start with a spray. This room feels a bit dull. I think I need to liven it up. Usually if I'm on Zoom, I've got like a woodland behind me. But since the room just feels a bit plain, I feel like putting things plain. Okay, right, so we're just connecting in. And just close your eyes, and the meditation will be about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So just connecting in and seeing yourself in a mist energy of magenta colour. Now magenta is a sort of blues and reds combined. It's got all the passion of reds, but it's got the cool blues as well within it. And it brings a vibrancy. It is a higher frequency than violet. So we all know the violet flame, but it has a higher frequency and it's filled with more love energy and more passion energy. So with the violet flame, we use that energy to cleanse and clear and remove things. The amethyst flame does have a purifying energy, but it's full of passion and love and deep things. So just connect in with the magenta flame. Feel the energy all around you and call in the guardian Mary Magdalene, and feel her energy as she comes and joins with us. Call in your guides too, your spiritual team, and call in Mother Mary, you call in Archangel Michael and the angels, and call in, I want you to call in like creator energy as well. But you are the creator. You are the creator. And just call in this light all around you, spiraling around you. And you just feel that change in frequency as it comes around you, spinning like a vortex of energy. To me it feels like it's coming in with a coolness, but I know it has a powerful flame, powerful fire energy within it. Now focus on your feet and see your feet like outside on the ground, like somewhere there is a freshly ploughed, dug, sort of either in your garden or in a field. And there is soil, and you feel your feet on the soil. And I really like you to focus on the soles of your feet and feel your feet sort of just underneath the soil, a little bit like they're planted, just like the soil above your feet, and you're feeling your feet on the earth. And I want you to think about all the things that you'd like in your life, the things you'd like to manifest, create, the health, the abundance, the joy, the connection, the friendships, the clients, the things that you would like to build in your life, that you are building now for yourself in this year and the coming years. the happiness, the joys, the relationships, the friends, whatever that is for you. Excuse my dog barking. So taking that right down into your feet and anchoring all those dreams and wishes. And as you do so, just feel this energy of the magenta energy flowing into your feet, into both feet, and going down into the soil. As you sort of visualize your life, how you would like it to be. Or if you can ask Mary Magdalene, the Council of Light, your spiritual team, to bring you the best life, the inspiration, the creativity for your life, to bring that to you. And just feel this energy flowing into your feet, and you feel your feet so planted, really grounded in the earth. And there is a huge sense at the moment, with so much chaos, so much shifts, so many resets in time and space, that as sensitives, as energy workers, as light warriors, as keepers of the flame, as keepers of the roses, as Magdalenes, as whatever, whoever we are, to stay really, truly grounded. Because when we are grounded, we can do our best work. We can manifest, we can create, when we are fully grounded. So just taking all that energy now into the earth. And you might see it breaking off like sparks of ideas, or feelings, or emotions. And just feeling that anchoring into the earth. And now bring your energy up to your sacral, to your womb space, Hara space, that space of creation. Above the root, below the stomach. And now just see this magenta colour within this space within you. And just sit within your mind. And be open to all creation, for you to be able to manifest anything that you wish in your life, for you to be part of creating your life, creating the things that bring you joy, that light you up, and feel that space within you swirling with the magenta energy. Connecting with what joy feels like, what abundance feels like, and feeling a connectivity to all life, to the earth, to the heavens, a real connectivity through this Hara, sacral space, and feeling that real energy really deep within you. And you take it up to the heart and feel the magenta flowing through all aspects of your heart, front and back. Do a quick cleanse. The energy will, cleansing out anything that no longer serves you, old patterns, letting go of fears and worries, taking that beautiful violet magenta flame through all the chambers of your heart, cleansing and clearing, letting go, bringing it into harmony, so that you always operate from the heart with self-love, self-expression, self-care, and being able to listen to your heart. And take that through the back and the front, because sometimes we hold things in the back of our hearts. And letting go of any grief or sadness, knowing that we are of the highest vibration of love. And taking it just through the throat. And with the pink bliss, which we work with in week 3, we work with the higher heart, but today we work with the main heart. And then taking it up to the crown. So just feel your crown opening wider, and that connection with the heavens, and just connection with light. And you might see the magenta flame a little bit lighter, full of light through the crown space. But just feel yourself opening up wider and wider as you're connecting with the crown energy, and you feel that and pull it through. I've got a bit something in my throat that's going. So pulling it through, down to the heart, down to the sacral, down to the earth star and the feet, and just feeling yourself within flow of energy. And now be open to the seed of creation that you are with these words. You are the seed of creation. You are the I am energy. And that I am divinity is at the source and substance of your true self. It is who you are. The magenta flame flows through you, and it is filled with love and guidance. It's filled with the energy of Mary Magdalene, the divine feminine, but it's also one of balance. You are at one with the magenta flame, and your physical form is the fountain of the light, and it flows through you, and it is your true self. My whole world manifests within me. I am the creator of my world. And I can turn now to the source of infinite abundance, which is the true source and substance of all. I turn my joy, my heart, my mind to love and abundance. And with the magenta flame, it lights up all within me. It lights up my passions, my goals, my dreams. I am at one with all creation, and I am the creator in my life. Creation is within me, and I am the manifester of my life. I am living my divine purpose and my true self. I am pure of mind, body and spirit, and I am the seed of creation. You might like to draw the seed of creation pattern and connect with each of the circles, and maybe put in each circle a dream, a wish, something you'd like to create, so you're working with those energy. And remember, you are at the heart of everything you do. Okay, so bring yourself back. See how you get on with this Magenta Flame this week. See how it feels. Post your comments. Tell me what you think about it, how it feels for you. You can send me your messages about what you'd like to create, and bring in that Magenta Flame into your creations. This is the building blocks. This is the foundation, the keystone of the next of your future as we're manifesting. With love. Always.